Hello, every kitty, and the rest of you too. Welcome to another Yowler for an hour, as I like to refer to it when I'm around. I'm Nikki the Nokomodox. If you haven't seen me before, that's not surprising. I don't do that many stream things. But sometimes I pop up when I have a fancy to. I'm another personality. Tucker's the main one currently doing streaming, but you'll see me from time to time. I'm going to be playing Dragon Fire Fire Deluxe today. This is a game made by Zephrix, who is a furry developer who also made the game Ronnie's Climb. If you watch that video, you may remember I also played that. I forget my exact reason for attending that one and hosting that one, but I rather enjoyed that little cozy game, and Zephrix rather enjoyed my little video on it. So, we've got to talking in DMs, emails rather, and he presented this new game he's been working on. I checked out the demo a little while back, you may remember, and he sent us a full review key, and he's very kind. He's been addressing me directly. I'm more the behind-the-scenes cat, so I very much appreciate directly being addressed and considered like that. It's very nice. I don't get that a whole ton. But yes, I'm interested to play Zephrix's games, and I will generally do so now. If he makes something, I'm more or less likely to play it. So we're going to be checking out this today. I played the demo of this, so I'm a little aware of what this is. Basically, this is a classic arcade-style game. Think Bobble era, and think Bubble Bobble in general, because this game was heavily based on Bubble Bobble as far as I could tell. Or at least Bubble Bobble was an inspiration. In this, you play as a dragon, and you play single-screen levels. It's a platformer, and you go around and you absolutely emulate everything in fire. And it's quite an interesting system. It's simple. You burn everything, you burn all the enemies, you move on to the next stage. But enemies don't immediately burn. They start moving really erratically when on fire, and fire can hurt you too. So you have to be a bit tactical of how you do it. It's quite a nice concept, and honestly would feel right at home in an actual classic arcade. You know, that classic, simple yet addictive gameplay loop that a good arcade game has? I'd say he pulled it off well in the demo. But now this is the full game, so let's enjoy the whole thing and see how it turns out and how it gets more complex. But before we start, if you like the video, think about liking it, subscribing to the channel, if you like it enough at least, I would hope you do. There's a Twitch channel, you can come over and watch this content generally live if you head over. We'd honestly love to have you, whether you want to lurk, talk, whatever you want to do, just yowl a little bit. Just come on by, we'd honestly would love to have your company. We also have a Discord community, if you'd like to hang out over there. We have a coffee link if you want to help us monetize what we do here. It helps us just in general, bills, groceries, all the necessities of life, and every little bit does help. So thank you if you do. I very much appreciate it. We also have a merch. Wow, words are hard sometimes, especially when you're trying to practice a voice you barely use because you're not out that often. Anyways, we also have a merch store, which you could check out as well if you'd like to. Not that anybody ever buys anything from there lately, but there are some cool things there if you are fancying the idea. All links are in the description. Check them out at your leisure. Yes, I actually do get a little bit of stage fright, I will be honest. This is very uncat-like of me to admit. But I don't practice my voice all that often. Tucker does naturally, because he's streaming all the fucking time. But I shouldn't cuss, but I do cuss occasionally. But he does, and I don't mean that negatively. It's good that he streams. But he's had so much practice with his voice. Plus, even before Tucker fully existed as his own being, Char was practicing his voice vocal role. Tucker has so much voice practice that his voice is completely natural to this voice box. Mine is not. I still have to push it a bit. So, you know, that smoothness that only I can produce. The voice box doesn't always work with that, so sometimes I flub. But I'll get there eventually, I suppose, if I talk enough over time. But yes, I hope you all are doing well today. Let's go ahead and check out Dragon Fire Deluxe. By the way, if you want to know why it's called Double Dragon, Double Fire, and then Deluxe, this is the first release of the game. If you think Deluxe means it's like a deluxe version of a previous game, as far as I understand, no. This is just Deluxe. It's a pretty deluxe game. Let's do story mode. So there are a total of 8 worlds. We have 4 of them unlocked. I believe that's because of the demo file I have, probably. We could continue from the demo, but we'll start fresh. We'll start fresh. The demo had like half the game, I guess. Or part of half the game, at least. We'll do single player. It feels like the game might still be a bit loud. I'll turn it down, actually. Hold on. Let's turn it down one more notch. Yeah, that's better. Let's do World 1. I have a fun question unrelated to the now. May I ask it? Feel free. You can go ahead and ask me whatever you like. If I don't like the question, I won't answer it, but otherwise, you know. So, Dragon Fire Deluxe, we have a time limit, so we do have to work quickly, but basically, we shoot little fireballs, things catch on fire, enemies will stay on a platform. If they are on fire, they will fall off said platform. If platforms fall enough, if you burn enough things, platforms can also fall and squish you and enemies. So be careful. You can drop through platforms. I think you can stand on fire boxes, you can. Fire enemies are dangerous, though, so be careful. And the screen loops, so I can fall down to fall up. And don't land on enemies. That might be a bit of an obvious one, but don't do that. Also, we do want to collect S's. Or other letters in general. I think they lead to bonus rooms. And you can see the heavy Bobble inspiration in this one. Oh yeah, so you can shoot up, I just remembered. What's your opinion of games that involve a lot of Twitch participation? They can be amusing sometimes, but I've noticed with Tucker playing a number of those sorts of games, that a number of them are really quite gimmicky and kind of pointless. They basically add a feature of, oh look, you can do Twitch integration, and it's a nonsense feature that barely matters. It feels more like it's only there so they can put a tagline that they have it. Not against the feature, but the execution is oftentimes too gimmicky, in my opinion. Some games do it well, though. What was that one game that Charm and Aragon played? That one kind of Dark Soulsian co-op game. Ow. For some reason I thought he wasn't going to run. He seems stationary. I got the letter. That was probably not worth it. Alright. But there's that one, I think it was a Tiny Build game that the Aragon and Charm played it, and it had the developers showed... No, wait, that wasn't even Twitch integration. That was the developers showing up in the game because they were watching at the time. And they added, like, a little pet of an enemy that followed them around. And it was very amusing. I forget what that game was called. Bonus stage. Which I need, since I lost a bunch of lives. This gives you a 1-up, so it's an important place to go. Have you ever tried King of the Castle? Never heard of it. Would you enjoy being a queen? A queen? I mean, I'd like to be pampered, if that's what you're asking. Oh gosh, I forgot about the platform. Hello, Chris. Oh, that's right. I recall how to get that now. Will I get the burger? Funny story about burgers, actually. I tried to get Tucker a burger yesterday, and it didn't work out very well. We got some Wendy's. Tucker wanted burgers, we got some Wendy's. Didn't feel like cooking in this damn heat. We're currently dealing with a heat wave here. the delivery driver decided to double up on their orders, because of course they do that a lot these days. Basically, where a delivery driver accepts 2 orders at the same time, and then one person has to wait to get their food. It's wonderful. But they picked up 2 Wendy's orders. Put the bags right next to each other. This is invincibility. Put the bags right next to each other in their car. We know this because we have a screenshot of them doing it. And, then they picked up the wrong bag and gave us the wrong order. So they gave the wrong order to the other person too, of course. So instead, it still kind of worked out because Tucker got chicken nuggets, but instead of burgers, which works, but it wasn't what he wanted. So that was very disappointing. However, what was more disappointing was the fact that the order we received was less money than what we spent. So we got ripped off. However, I contacted support and it was very quick. The bot they have actually very quickly solved the issue for me. Why did I follow him? That was smart. I was trying to get his food. But, the support actually responded very quickly. I'm thinking the other person already reported the issue. So they already knew there was a whole problem. I didn't have to try very hard. Anyways, I got a full refund. So technically at this point we got the wrong order, but it was technically free food, so whatever. I'll probably get Tucker a burger tomorrow with the money saved. I'm out of time, I just realized. There is no time around, is there? Nope. If you time out, do you lose the life or do you lose the run? You lose the run! Oh, it remembers my initials. Yes, it's definitely working out the demo save. Yeah, I did much better last time on World 1. Sad. Let's try again. This time I'll be more efficient. I was trying to maximize points, but what's the point of that if you lose? As you can tell by how this is going, the clocks are pretty important. Need to make sure I get those. But yeah, so what do you think of this game? Have any of you played those classic arcade games? Like, Bobble is obviously the one that comes first to mind looking at this game. Whoa. Oh wow, food could get squished, I just realized. I didn't actually know that at the time. Do you like the description of King of the Castle? That's a bit long to read and run. Yes, especially with the time limit. Let's see here. You're the king, queen, neutral of a kingdom, and the Twitch audience are the nobles. Events happen to the nobles, vote for how to deal with them, while you sort out your royal goals, not goats. I just need the goats. And avoid the schemes of the nobles. I mean, it sounds interesting, I suppose. I think I personally, I don't know if I would enjoy Twitch integration all the time. Because a lot of Twitch integration is letting the audience do things for me, and I'm sorry, but I'm sort of a cat. Cats don't necessarily enjoy others doing things for them. I did not mean to fall. Whoops. For some reason, I thought there was a ledge. Like, a lot of Twitch integration is let the audience decide things, and I'm sorry, I'm a cat. I like to make my own decisions. A lot of times, at least. So Twitch integration that does other things might be interesting to me. Depends. I didn't get the watermelon. I mentioned because I like participating in the funny. I don't mind people participating, but I'd like to screw with other people, not have people screw with me. A lot of Twitch integration is screw with the streamer. But I like to be the one doing that sort of thing. I'm a cat. Alright, we're doing better on time this time. Oh right, I can shoot an enemy twice for it to immediately disappear. I forgot about this. If you fire an enemy twice, they just die. Can I get the U? Oh, you are very rude. I could not get the U, apparently. Yes, I forgot I could shoot the enemy twice to speed things up. Which is important in a time-based game. Same with the boxes, actually. I threw that guy down faster than I thought, so I could not get his burger. How sad. Whoa! Right, they fall through the... I should have noticed that. Screen wrap is a little confusing for the brain sometimes. I just noticed there's dragons in the background. Did you guys notice that? That's cute. By the way, our little chibi dragon seems to be an Eastern dragon. Just very pudgy chibi. A good demonstration of the power-ups. I didn't really let myself get that food, did I? I can get some of it. I shall take the high ground. Hello, Croissants. Hey, Croissants, would you like to be in a VC with me? I was considering a VC, but only if you showed up, really. I love the absolute destruction this game actually starts to have with things burning other things. It's quite amusing. Ah! Could join a little. Just let me know. I'll just turn on the VC. There's a world complete. Alright. One moment. I needed a reason. I need someone to show up that gave me a reason. Poochie and a noise. I just realized I do not have a cat Pokemon noise for myself. I guess I could pick one of the other existing kitties in Pokemon, but that wouldn't be me, though. Next world. Oh, new music. I can't remember if the demo had multiple tracks or not. I don't think it did, actually. And if it did, I totally forget this. Not only did I miss the U, but I hurt myself. Oh well. The song seems louder. You know what? Hold on a minute. I just started that run, it's fine. I'm gonna turn down music by 1, because I think this song is louder. Maybe the demo did have other music. I can't recall. It is nice to have each... Actually, it is nice to have each world with its own song. It would get otherwise kind of repetitive. Oh, I was trying to remember what the candy did. I knew it did something. Oh, it does it twice. I didn't even know that. The cake shall not be mine. Not today. Now I wonder what Pokemon would be closest to Mickey. Torracat with her bell. Yes, I've noticed that. I've been paying attention to Tucker's poke roll and how Tora has the bell. Well, actually, how Tora has the whole Witch Cat aesthetic, actually, in our poke roll game. I rather appreciate that. I'll bring that chili to the next stage. Oh yes, that's a good idea. Oh, watch out, there's TNT. That's fine, Chris. I'll see you in a bit. Non-stream route for the food makes me a bit sad. Yes, I noticed that too in that one pit-heavy level that I wasn't getting a single thing, and it was a little disappointing, I gotta say. That's a very unfortunately timed view. And placed, for that matter. Ah, darn. I knew I didn't have enough time for that, but... I kind of put myself in a bit of a spot here. There, that's better. I do wish the bonus room was different for each world, but they are actually the same each time. I feel like each world should have a different layout, just for fun. Oh, good, dynamite. That'll be useful. Oh, this is lovely. Didn't get a lot of points there, but I sure saved time. So I brought the invincibility to that stage, and that saved so much time, as you noticed. That stage was well placed right after invincibility stage. I think that was a strategy, actually, bringing the invincibility to the next stage. I think that was maybe an advanced strategy for that particular setup. Oh, we got little falling guys now. can I win the inn? No, I can't. That's fine. That didn't work. I'd say the projectile enemies are perhaps the most dangerous enemies. These falling guys are quite dangerous here as well. Let's just delete them, shall we? I didn't notice the other candy there. Time's getting a little limited, isn't it? I should probably hurry up. And not get crushed, ideally. That's a quick stage to clear. Let's just clear quick. Hey, we got a bonus level out of it. How nice. Better to be reckless at this point with a limited time. There we are. What if this game has a boss at the end or something? I was kind of hoping this game might have bosses in its full state, but that's alright that it doesn't. I'm just thinking that this game is heavily inspired by Bobble, and Bobble does have a boss. Admittedly, it's right at the end, isn't it? So there might be a boss at the end of this. Next world. Well now, I wasn't expecting quite that much destruction. But now I do. Ah, the birds. The birds dive bomb and they're quite dangerous, I recall. You know, I just realized, I think I understand what spawns the bonus letter. You pick up the majority of food in a stage, the letter will spawn in that stage. Okay, never mind. I barely did anything in that spawn. Yes, the birds are quite dangerous, because when you shoot them, they fall out of the sky and explode. Naturally, that's mildly dangerous. I do hope you all are well today. I know a lot of... So how many of you are not dealing with hot weather right now? I'm kind of curious. Well, I know Krasav's is not, because he's in Brazil, and they have winter right now. Oh my, that guy almost came right for my face. That would have been dangerous. Oh, if the bird collides with a wall, they'll just explode there. That's interesting. Now, this level has a specific path to take. Not time wasting. Invincibility? Yes. Ramen is invincibility, everyone. I mean, what else would an Easter dragon eat to be invincible, right? Ramen, the invincibility power of Easter dragons worldwide. But specifically the East, most likely. Those projectile guys are really annoying. That was quite a fall. That guy fell through 1.5 screens. What a time shot I did there. That was funny. Go for the food or not waste time. Sometimes you have to choose. It's kind of dealing with hot weather, fairly warm for you. I do hope it cools down for anybody that is dealing with this. This is not any way for someone to live, hot weather. Anyone who says, I enjoy summer heat, you're a psychopath, just want to let you know this. Oh, so if I didn't light the dynamite on fire, I have to definitely do that, so that's important. Oh, yes! The red ones, I recall, yes, they turn into little ones that are very... At least they're on fire, but they're very dangerous. Oh, you! Oh, I still got the bonus summon. Wait, what? I missed the bonus bee and got a bonus room. How? Sure, whatever. I'll take it. The game knew I should have that too, so they gave me the bonus room. They knew better than to make me disapprove of it. Oh, it just got crushed, so all the little projectile enemies just died. That's good. I believe you get massive points for extra 1-ups you have at the end. It is worth grabbing them even if you're not going to use them. Well, hopefully I'm not going to use them. I'm sorry. Oh! That's only an... Oh, that isn't... I thought the fire ring was an invincibility shield. No, you can still get hit by projectiles, it turns out. How nice.
It's everything.
Ideally. But not myself. Well, I don't catch on fire, but things catching on fire can lead to my exactly. Demise. How are you today, V? I knew what I was doing wrong, but I couldn't get out of the way at the time. I tried to leave, you saw that. Alright, so that was 3 worlds, I believe. Which I believe means... Yes, I don't know if I've done world... No, I don't think so. I think the first 3 worlds were when we were in the demo. So world 4 is... This is going to be new territory now. Let's continue. This one seems like it might be a bit spooky. I shouldn't even worry about their food. They're gonna probably drop into the pit. Yes, it's a spooky one. We can burn ghosts now. Oh, this is entertaining. So they shoot projectiles when they become visible. Okay. Noted. I made a smash burger. Oh. Unexpected, but appreciated. Okay, let that one send off that way, one send off that way, and then just start oh, I failed. I just wanted chaos to results. I figured I could dodge it. I could not. Yes, so I suppose this is the spooky world. I assume these guys are dangerous. Oh, well, I do like their movements when they're on fire. Very unpredictable.
You're wiggly.
Don't want to be near that wiggliness. They're almost like a V. See, being near a wiggly V is fine, but not if it's a wiggly V on fire. That would be less fine.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Didn't expect that guy to come through the hole at that time. Can't quite get the shot to go over the wall. Okay. In my defense, I've seen the world's 1 to 3 gimmicks. I haven't seen this world's gimmick, so... That was a very dangerous way to grab that time, but it worked. Wait, I'm not invincible with that shield. I should not walk into dynamite with that shield. Also interesting, the dynamite wasn't blowing up that way before, I'm pretty sure. So the dynamite in this level blows up in an arc. Like, this requires you to do risky falls. This is gonna be a problem. I figured I'd stand still and just assess the immediate explosion of enemies, and I managed it. That's funny. You have to wait for this platform to break to actually leave the room. I do like the level structure. It actually is quite clever in how it, like, sometimes forces you to wait or forces you to go through a path. In a kind of clever way. This guy's gonna be a pain in the ass to actually catch when they start bouncing through a more complicated level like this. I'll just stay here. I'll just stay, there's a lot of guys. I don't get the ramen, that's fine. I think what's more not fine is, the time right now. I do think I'm about to lose doo-doo. I've only done half the stages. What is this time limit? Oh, you can hit through little tiles. Okay, this is too many bullets. This is a hard level, honestly. I haven't died yet, but I'm going to. There, sip bullets out to both of them. At least they'll die too. Yeah, that's okay. So we should definitely focus time first and foremost of this level. Or this world. But yeah, a little bit of the levels here kind of waste your time. I will not be focusing food pickups, I will be focusing time on this one. The levels have gotten a little more complex in this world, and in being complex, they can't just be cleared in 2 seconds. Kind of a useless caddy, but whatever. I think here it might be better to stay in one place and just shoot them. Yeah, that seems to work. I wasn't sure if I could shoot that guy and make him go away before he hit me, but it worked. The guy that I knew would roll up on me in the pit. That was a very dangerous spot to stand, but it worked. Actually, the red guys waste a lot of time too, because they will inevitably split into more enemies, thus more time will be spent waiting for the enemies to disappear. Alright, forgot about the dynamite difference here. I wonder if visually it looks any different, I can't quite tell. Like, whether there's a tell, a sign that makes it clear this dynamite is different compared to the other dynamite. I'm not sure. Definitely focusing time more since I'm losing lives more. I could use that. I feel like I'm doing better on time this time, but I can't quite tell. I don't think there's a faster way of dealing with this level, technically. No stoplights. I just realized those enemies shooting spread shots. They weren't doing that before. It's a variation of the other enemy type. And the other enemy type only shot once. That's a much more dangerous variety. I see. Yeah, they're quite dangerous. Oh, come on now! I just left that platform! Fine. This is actually quite dangerous. I'm gonna stand on dynamite, because that's less dangerous somehow. Oh, come on. Alright. I didn't actually hit him. Alright, let's track symbols down there, then... Oh my god! The one box that was still burning didn't quite let me hit him. Alright, I got through the damn level. Oh. Well, I was trying to shoot to the left, but I pressed right too fast, I suppose. I was trying to do a quick shot left, make him run away from me, and then focus more to the right again. I overplayed my paw, I suppose. This is a hard world, I have to say. The difficulty spike just hit very noticeably. Yeah, the other dino was red, this is purple. I suppose so, yes, isn't it? It is actually different. Good point. New. No. I missed the U and the new. Oh, come fucking on. I don't know why I was attacking for that direction, to be fair, but I really wanted to block, I guess. I immediately understood the right place to stand here. Uh-oh. Because the game actually is quite challenging. It feels very easy to lose to both time and lives, as we've seen. I've done both. I've timed out and I've lived out. When I started doing better on time, I started losing lives faster. Go figure. Let's hopefully balance between... Let's try to find a middle range... Okay, did not mean to fall there. Let's try to find a middle range, I say, as I lose another life. Oh no, the dynamite. I didn't realize I caught it on fire. This is quite a danger... Like, it's quite a step up. We're dealing with multiple difficult enemies in this stage at the same time. Oh! I didn't realize the shot falls. It doesn't go straight, it actually arcs downwards. The ghost shots, I guess I'll call them. That caught me off guard. I thought it was in the clear. Well then. Really? You're just gonna stay in there. Fine. But I do need that one up. Desperately, really. So you can actually... Did you notice I have a blast radius? I can actually hit these guys through platforms. Which is quite interesting. I should note this, because I should remember that I have a blast radius. I do appreciate the stage design, though, as hard as it is. For instance, it actually introduces the spread shot enemy before then presenting them in a much more challenging configuration, basically. What did I get hit by there? Okay. Yes, I was doing a risky fall, but what did I get hit by? Rude. I'd like the time, but it's fine. At least I have a bonus room, so I can get another life at least. Because I'm down on the wire here. If you see one heart, that means if I die, I lose. So, definitely played it a little bit close, but... Oh, that's a neat little trap for them. Okay, there, everybody's hit. I have no idea how many points were in there. The answer was a lot, I believe. Ah, good, I got the other ghost too. I was hoping the boxes would get him. Why is it switching to easier enemies, like the Dynamite and such? It got a little easier for a few stages here. Not that I'm complaining. Ah, I got everything almost. That's nice. Not necessary, but nice. Okay, so these sharks... oh, good. I actually got that guy. I didn't think I would. Okay, you have to fall carefully here. Look at this. Okay. Need that. 2 stages left, and not a lot of time to do it, but let's see. Ah, damn it. I thought he was gone. I thought he was dead by then. I was incorrect. Not much time left in a very long level here to go through. Gosh. Oh well. Oh, that was a little... That was actually kind of dangerously close to me getting hit. Okay, I can't hit you there. Please come out of the wall. Okay, there! Also, I like the gravestone at the end. Not quite game, almost, but almost. Not quite. Oh, Zephyrix left a comment. Let's see. The difficulty does need ramp up quite a bit. A lot of criticisms I got for Ronnie's climb was a bit too easy. It was a little easy. It was cozy. But this one I wanted to make it appeal a bit more to players who like being challenged. I feel like the first 3 worlds are a good ramp up. I feel the World 4 there was quite a spike of difficulty. But I suppose after 3 worlds of getting used to the controls, it's not unreasonable. The question is, what about the next world? What does, like, the ghost... I appreciate the ghost world is a bit tricky, though. Ghosts are, after all. Oh, what's this? Oh, a freeze power. I also appreciate that each world does introduce something. That's quite appreciated. Like, everything has a gimmick, and thus every world does have a unique flair to it. I definitely have to say the freeze... Really, I froze the enemy and then still got hit by his projectile. I'm very talented, really. Ah, not being the clock, I suppose. Oh, bird. Oh, that lovely food dropping into the abyss. Oh, they were mixed to the dynamite types. I didn't even notice at first. Multiple dynamite types in one stage. Nice trick. Ah, I didn't get the dragon fruit. By the way, I like the pun there, dragon fruit. I'm going to die. I'm fine. You remember dropping through platforms is a thing. It is useful now and then. Oh no. Can we hit the red guys while they're not next to me? Thank you. Actually, that was a perfect time to fall down a little crevice while those guys were spawning. Okay, I shot multiple fireballs and only got one of you, really? It just happened to move safely out of the way. Don't mind if I do. Oh, ramen. Inconveniently on the left. Thanks, ramen. I was like, I think the ring can hit him through the wall, but he can too. I forgot. That's fine. I still have one extra life in reserve. And I'm getting closer to... What are these guys? Oh, extra jumpy guys. I could tell they were a variation. Their color is different. They look like bananas. They're quite the jumpers. But I have to be careful with that. Yeah, the whole exploding through walls bit is just quite useful, actually. I like how I can neutralize the threat, but their bullets are so slow that after they die, they can still be technically attacking me. Hi, I think I grabbed that water gun the last frame possible. Ah, did not watch the left. When enemies loop up and attack you, it can be very surprising. There are so many candies here. They're really tempting me to pick up all these candies. I'm going to do it. It's probably a bad use of time. I think like time might be too strict in this game, personally. There's some high-risk, high-reward moments for food pickups, but it just takes too long, and then you likely will die. I think time should be a mechanic, I just don't think it's... I feel like it's too strict, currently. Especially since it's hard to judge how much time you'll need. Did I really just miss that jump? Okay.
Oh.
That's alright. Oh! Oh, I'm getting destroyed. I can't hit those guys from here. The birds are quite dangerous if I haven't said so sooner. I'm almost out of time, and I'm almost out of lives. Let's jump in here and see if I survive. There we go. We're nowhere near finished the state. I have to rush and hope I don't lose. Importantly, you can't shoot down in this game, by the way. Got that a little early, but let's see if it works out. I am quite aggressively seeing if I can keep the time up. I'm I'm going to be squished in about 3 seconds, so I gotta move. I'm also gonna run out of time in about 3 seconds, so I gotta move. Somebody reason to move. Yeah, I think I've lost at this point, unless something crazy happens. Oh, okay, chili pepper helps a little bit. Not enough, though. Not enough. God. Yes, I feel like the time requirements are too strict. The levels already have teeth to them. So I feel like the time restrictions are... Yeah, I feel like I can't go for points. I have to worry about time, and nothing else. Like, at one level where I decided to pick up all the candies and grab the food, I was wondering if I would regret it, and now I do, so... Also, it's appropriate that freezing the enemies with an ice wand, if I burn them, they unfreeze. Makes complete sense, honestly. Damn it. Right, I have to fall. Sometimes the only way up is down, and that's very confusing for this brain. Yeah, I need little... I feel like I need to play like a speedrun, I'll be honest. You can't grab her the heat. That's okay, some people can't grab her anytime. So it's fine. The blast radius thing is useful, but not reliable. I'm not scared of the dynamite. I am scared of that shot. I should have been scared of that shot. I feel like this game would be improved if, like, every time I clear a stage, I just get a 5-second bonus. I think wait, do I get a 5 seconds bonus, or is it less than that? I get a bonus of some sort. I'm not quite catching how much it is, though. Let's see, 56. Oh, it's actually 8 seconds. It feels like nothing, though, for some reason. Like, it doesn't feel like much. I like that. That'll be useful for the next stage. I think I'm doing a bit better this time. I still like my time's a little dicey, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, man, he ricocheted multiple times, didn't he? They do such a long jump, I didn't expect that level of ricochet to happen. Do I get lives for points? I'm not sure.
I think so. But I'm not sure either.
It's a little hard to tell. Nice thing about the fire shield is it instantly deletes any burnable things it hits, basically. Get out of my fucking face, dude. That one green... The green guys can be quite obnoxious sometimes. Like, I'm just trying to jump and get this other guy, and that guy's still running everywhere. Like, when they're on fire and also bouncing around, it's... They can travel a long distance. Ah, the exact same thing that got me last time got me again. Cannot watch my 6 on that one. This stage is time-consuming because it's confusing. Alright, I did a bit better. And because it encourages you to waste time to get candy. That's reason too. I don't think there was really a way out of that explosion situation. Alright, I think I'm doing better on time. I don't know why I walked into him, I'll be honest with you. I don't know why I did that. I think I was looking at the clock. Yeah, that's probably why. I'll blame it on that. Oh, what the fuck were you doing? What was that? What the heck? That ghost. That ghost just went nuts for a moment. Did you notice that? I guess they have a random move in every direction. But he chose left, 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 so he just flew to the left. Like his random movements I got terrible RNG there. Because he just careened further left than I expected him to. I guess I cannot trust these guys not to just go in one direction really fast. But yeah, I would say that I had fun in Worlds 1 to 3. World 4 was a surprising difficulty spike, but still fun. And at this point, I kind of feel like World 5, I'm a little done with its BS right now. I think you may have overtuned the difficulty. Zephyrix. I feel like that. Because, like, if it was just me dying to obstacles, I would feel fine with this. But it's the simple fact that I'm rushing because of the time limit being so strict. That is ultimately why I'm dying. I know it's strict because I timed out once already, so... I like how it was just too late for that. I knew I was going to be. I can kind of predict exactly when things are going to... Like, exactly when the stage transition will happen and such. It is actually quite predictable, if you get used to it. It's exactly on the same timer each time, so... Yes, how many times have I failed this world so far? It might just be once, I'm not sure. That green guy almost got me again. It's very, very easy to just get clipped by them as they're flailing. I mean, the enemies do have... Listen, the enemies predictable... The enemies are predictable enough in most cases. Ghost aside, every enemy has a predictable movement pattern when it's on fire and when it's not on fire, both. So I'm not, like, complaining that the movement pattern is something I can't predict. It's more just... When there's a lot going on, it's hard to manage it, basically. Sometimes I feel like I need to stop and just adjust, but then I don't feel like I should be doing that, because again, the timer. I'm sorry, why have I not hit you with fire yet? Thank you. Once again, sometimes I shoot shots towards an enemy, expect them to get hit, and then move on to other things, because there's other enemies. But then turns out I'm incorrect, and they aren't actually getting hit. I guess that's my poor planning, or positioning, or accuracy, but it's a little bit annoying. Clocks. I like clocks. I'll take the clocks. The screen wrap aspect of the game is not something I'm able to wrap my head around well. I wanted that one up immediately, but forgot I had to drop down for it. I'm tempted to just climb up for things, but that doesn't always work. I'm actually doing exceptionally well live, so expect me to be reckless now. damage when it comes to... Honestly, it's gonna be reckless to get the projectile guys. Anyways.
Yeah. There you get rid of them.
Because they fill the screen with bullets. Not this time, guy for the left. Not this time. I remembered. I think I actually have trouble tracking these enemies, though. Like, if I'm just trying to... I still got hit, well. I have trouble tracking where they're going to be going, where they're going to be coming, and honestly, since I'm on a timer, that's really annoying and stressful, that I can't remember exactly where to go get them, basically. Oh, good. I hit the jump input right as the box disappeared, so I didn't jump. Because I was falling, you know. Oh, good. The birds solved the problem for me since I couldn't hit him. Thanks, birds. Got a pepper as well, that's good. We just make sure I shoot the ghost twice, since I don't trust him anymore. So I guess trusting the ghost is not exactly a foolproof plan, really. That ghost did catch on fire. Just gonna stay here for a second, right. I'm too fat to get that. Alright. How do you guys do with screen wrap in video games? It clearly doesn't work for this brain very well, I'm learning. I guess there's just something about a screen going from one side to the opposite side. The way it trains her, it forces her eyes to move to the other direction. It's just very disorienting, I guess. It's like, how are we... It's like a teleport. It's like taking a teleport in a video game, I suppose. Like, except for the teleport's... Like... Except for the teleport's technically unpredictable in this case, but even so... That was a good shield to bring it to the next level. There, we beat it. Huh. Depends on the game, depends on the kind of game. You have to think of hurdles. Well, the problem is that now I have to watch out for obstacles, paths, enemies, from every direction, technically. If there's a hole on the left, right, up, down, things can come from it, basically. Or go through it. And it just forces too many directions that have to be... It's like the edges of the screen don't count as boundaries for anything, and I have to consider the entire screen all the time. Like, if I'm on the left side of a screen in a video game, typically, I can expect something on the right side to not be bothering me immediately, but that can instantly change in a game like this, and that's very disorienting. Well, that world wasn't... I don't feel like that world was as hard as the Ghost world before it. But the time just felt really brutal at times. There was a lot of time-wasting levels. Alright, let me go back to menu for a moment. I just want to see something. So that was World 5 we just beat, so we have 3 more to go. You can recall the weird Minesweeper game. Which one? There's a few.
Oh.
Oh, do you mean the Howler one? The one that we got tricked into covering a demo of. World 6, then. Rapid Edge is on a later level. Yes, it was weird. It didn't really affect the gameplay that much for us in that one. The wrapping screen issue is more a thing that bothers us in action games, not in games where we can take our time. World 6, then. I think I'm glad I didn't ask you to join me in 2-player. This game is too tight in its timers. Like, I feel like the extra chaos of 2-player would actually be kind of frustrating. We could check it out, though, if you're interested. As far as I understand, I assume this is remote playable. I haven't checked. But it does have, like, play on the same screen, so remote play would be perfect for this.
I see, yeah. It's couch co-op.
Yes, exactly.
Let's see it.
Last minute pepper. What can I do with it? I guess I can learn new enemy type. Alright. Oh, you're not even gonna let me jump up there, are you? I got hit! Okay, that was off screen, though. What? Oh, right, that's not a shield. You know what? Actually, fuck this. Restart. Restart. That was a bad starting run. But yes, I understand the enemy now, so... That's a new song. I thought we were gonna have the music just repeating after the last world repeated the music from, I think, the first world. But now we actually do have some unique music, which is nice. So the way to build these guys is jump up here before they start shooting a ton of shockwaves. Their coverage speed is quite fast, and also, I'm not fond of... I will criticize this directly. Their projectiles do not screen wrap. But they also still exist after they go off the bottom of the screen. Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
They were completely visually off the bottom. And they despawn after leaving the bottom. But I managed to jump down the pit after they were visually gone, and still got hit from them before they despawned off screen. That is rude. They should despawn the moment they're off screen, because otherwise it's very unfair to the player. That's cheeky. I have a little alley I can shoot through, but the birds can't be hit there. At least that. Oh, you fucking bastards! I can't get the one up now. They broke the platform and now it's blocked. That's really funny. I can't drop down and get that. I'm actually quite amused by that. I like that troll. Oops. I did not mean to press right. That was a misinput. Oh well. The reflexes are not as well as I wish them to be today. But that's alright. Given the smoke we are literally sleeping with because of the wildfires right now, I think I accept feeling a little bit under the weather over, like, terrible. Because yes, we don't feel terrible. That's good, at least. Wait, what is that? There's like a plant? Is that just decoration? I guess it's just decoration. I was concerned. Oh wait, was that a bonus? Was that a bonus room? I couldn't tell. Oh no. I just realized if I have these guys on fire and they bounce off the ground, yeah, that would happen. I did that to myself. I shot the wall and caused a blast radius to occur. What a dangerous floor. Also, no, I wasn't in a bonus room, was I? It just gave me a bonus, a pseudo bonus room.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, no, I can't dodge that. I guess I could have, like, jumping like that, but I didn't think at the time to do so. Now, these are really mean levels. Holy crap. You know another thing I just realized? You can't control your jump height. I instinctively wanted to do a short jump, but this game doesn't have those.
Oh.
You may have noticed that if I had done a short jump there, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I kind of knew I only had one jump height, but I didn't think of it as that exact reflex. Oh well. I guess I could have gotten that time. Oh well. Actually, no, it's the start of the level. Let's just grab it. It's the free time that's always going to be there. Notice that there was a time that spawned here last time, and now it's not. So there are random power-ups. Some things are just random. Sometimes you will get more time in a level, sometimes you won't. I should have died there. I did not die there, though. Oh, for fuck's sake. Restart. Yes, I definitely feel like... Zephyrix just stated that the people complained that Ryan's climb was too easy. I think what we have here with this game is an example of, oh, okay, let me make it harder, overdoes it. Like, I appreciate the effort, but I feel like it's like a seesaw balance difficulty in video games. And of course, to some degree, difficulty is also subjective, so it also is tricky to talk about. But I also think that difficulty is a seesaw. If you find yourself on one side of difficulty too far, then in trying to adjust the other way, you might swing the opposite direction and disbalance the other way. I think that's what's going on here, personally. Like, individually, these stages are fine. Some of them are a bit more trolly than others, that's fine. But the problem is just when you put everything together and add the time limit. That's where the problem lies. Like, I would be completely happy with these stages if there wasn't a timer. Because I would be like, I need to take this more patiently. And maybe not walk into literally the dive bomb exact location. Yeah, that would probably help a little bit. Well, at least I was trying to get them not to break the boxes. I did succeed in getting the one-up. It just had to break even with that. Alright, well, I suppose breaking even works. I just realized that guy can hit me through the floor there, can't he? He jumps just high enough that he can clip me. Again, another troll. I like the trolls. I'm fond of trolls, generally. If they make me feel amused, I like them. I understand, Zephyrix. Thanks for hanging out. I noticed we have a tendency to play games for developers that want to watch, but then they live in Europe and they can't really watch long. It's understandable. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, there's a bonus lever. I didn't see that. Thanks so much for giving the game so much time and a fair chance. You're doing amazing. Learn a lot from these playthroughs. I'll certainly pick up some of the points for future. Honestly, just adding more time and allowing the player to play a little more patiently if they want. That's what I would encourage. You've already done, one thing you've already done, I've noticed, if you don't mind me saying this before you go, though you can watch the video if you need to go, I understand. Have a good night. I already noticed some stages, which gave you the opportunity to collect a lot of points if you bothered to spend longer in the stage. I feel like the timer being strict is good if the player wishes to go for points. If the player wishes to maximize points and such, and then the timer becomes a real risk, that's good. That is actually a good trade-off. However, I was noticing just trying to beat these levels, I've been having the timer basically run out on me, and I feel like if a player is simply trying to beat the levels, the timer shouldn't be that much of a threat to them. It should only be a threat if they're trying to go for points. That's my thoughts, though. But yes, have a good night. So basically, a time pressure is great if the player is already trying to basically play really well. But if the player is simply trying to survive, I feel like the timer shouldn't bother them that much. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to shoot like that, and then stand here, and then jump. That worked. Can I get the... I cannot get the yes. That's fine. I mostly want the bonus room for the time at this point. Oh, right, this again. There, that did it that time. Huh, okay. don't know. What do you guys in the audience think of the? Hold on a minute. Okay, that's it. I'm mad now. Everything dies. All right, there. What fresh hell is this? I'll just wait. Yeah, I think waiting is the best plan right now. At least until I have... There we go. Now I can do this. Oh, that's interesting. You know what? Let's just drop with our invincibility. There, that's better. Yeah, these enemies are kind of annoying. Oh! Did you notice something when he catches on fire? He goes ballistic.
So much faster.
I thought there was enough projectiles before he did that, but now definitely so. Okay, that worked out. Very good. Wait! Yeah, those... I didn't catch myself there before it mattered. Oh well. The one-up is dead. I could have used that. Oh well. Wow, you time-wasting little bastard. Oh well. I think time's alright for now. Oh! For fuck's sake, I was focusing on the right! I didn't think that guy would jump down for another jump. I didn't think he'd find an angle right then and there. I guess I misjudged his jump. You really have to pay attention to the fine details of these enemies. Simple as they may be, it really matters to watch how they move. I mean, I will be fair here. The difficulty does feel arcadey. So, like, if that's the goal, like, sure, I guess. But I feel like even Bobble had a more generous time limit. Actually, no, Bobble did have a generous time limit because Bobble, if I recall, the way it did it. Give me that. If I recall the way if you ran out of time in Bobble, you didn't die, you didn't lose. What happened is, what was it, King Blob or whatever, or something, some enemy named something weird showed up and started chasing you, and he would get you after a while. But it was a soft time limit, in the sense that you could still beat the stage and escape him. I don't recall what that guy's name was, but I think a soft timer makes more sense. Like, you run out of time, and now you're under a threat. I think that makes more sense. So yeah, if you kill those guys, you want to kill them quickly, because they will spam if you don't. I do appreciate the free one-up on stage, though. That is a nice stage. Good, I timed it right. I wasn't quite sure when it was going to blow. Let's do this again. There. Darn. That is a tricky jump that you basically have to do. I mean, I suppose there might be a way to control how that's blowing up so you don't have to deal with it, but that bird got itself. Alright, that works for me. Ah, the time has to be... There's a lot of time that can only be picked up if you're clever. Like, ah, darn. Or at least quickly, at least, if you're clever. I feel like I'm doing alright, but... We'll see. Oh, I caught that on fire. I was trying to not catch that on fire, but I suppose that's fine. Oh. Oh, I got a bonus stage. That wasted my triple fire, but that's fine. Does the bonus stage count as clearing one of the stages normally? Or does it actually skip a stage when that happens? How the hell am I alive? Alright, well... I'm surprised I survived that. I actually had to do a screen wrap. Whenever I have to do a screen wrap to dodge something, it usually doesn't work out too well for me, but... I suppose that time it did. I actually find myself legitimately annoyed with the green guys when I don't hit them. Because sometimes I just struggle to actually hit the damn thing. They just wriggle out of the way. Okay, I know this time you're gonna actually jump on my face, so there we go. I guess memorization helps. Like, oh, this is a trap here. I remember from last time. Also, it is very important to note that if an enemy is not on fire and you shoot them, they will go the opposite direction. That could save yourself sometimes. What? Alright. No, I understand, but what? I don't think I can benefit from that candy, but thank you. Interesting way to use an invincibility power-up. Not opposed to it, I actually think it's kind of amusing. Can I... There. I know I could, but the question was how. Ah. I almost managed to shoot it before it hit me. That's a lot of birds. That's a lot less birds. At least the birds can go out in a blaze of glory rather quickly, and that's good for me, technically. 3 stages, alright, let's see. Okay. I don't like dealing with that guy. Also, it's forced me to build dynamite, that's fine. I can live with that. I'm just gonna stand down here and shoot everything. Hold on. Okay. Would love that time, but at least I killed the room fast. Darn it. I was hoping to jump up that ledge. Wait, how do I get out of this room? Oh. Tricky jumps, that's how. Too tricky for me. Yeah, the timer pisses... You know what we're going to do, actually? One moment. Timer's annoying me too much. We're going to do a little something. You see what I mean? I think I've had issues with the timers since I think I've had issues with the timer at least once in World 4, 5, and 6 now. It's just... I was very close, by the way. I think I was 1 or 2 stages away from beating it. That was literally the last level. If I had killed the enemy slightly faster, I would have had it then. Yes, I would say the timer is annoying as shit. Now, if the timer just ran out and I lost a life and then I got 20 more seconds, I'd find that okay, I suppose. But the fact is, it doesn't matter how many lives you have. If you run out of time, lose. It just instantly eats all of your lives. And that's very frustrating, I find. But yes, let's try something. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's get rid of this guy. It will be a problem otherwise. Alright, let me try something. Cheat engine indeed. I have no issues cheating if I think something isn't fun. Let's see. I just hope the time integer doesn't go in milliseconds and goes as it displays. I think it does. Let's find out. Okay, so it doesn't want to go past 99, but I know how to... Okay, let's try this then. I had it 99 for... I had 999... I had it at 999. Excuse me. But that didn't quite work. So let's try this. That and lock. There, I have endless time mode. I've created a new game mode. There we go. How's that then? I will still try to hurry because we've seen enough of this world, but... Yeah, now I can play the game like a game and not a speed run, which is nice. I love that you. Too bad I can't get it without dying. Well, I actually got it. I managed to do it somehow. Oh god, they're coming. Hello, Reese. How are you tonight? Ah, that guy on the right, I almost didn't see him. That's a good time for a candy, actually. But yes, fair. I'm glad you saw the Bobble. It's very oh, here we go. That's not exactly where I wanted to set off the dynamite at, but I suppose that works. I still hate this, by the way. I just want to express that. At least I got to the right this time. Just suddenly a bullet hell level is not exactly what I find my cup of tea, I suppose. Oh, they all caught on fire then. Grabbing the time just for flexing at this point. Oh, I somehow caught that guy on fire, and I didn't expect to catch that guy on fire, so I jumped into projectile spam, and I wasn't expecting it. Interesting. Worth it. There, that's my bullet hell. How you enjoy that? By the way, I can still lose till running out of lives. I didn't make this invincible or anything. I didn't make this like an invincible win situation. I just made it possible to play this without speedrunning, that's all. I like the giant heart. Is that trying to, like, placate me or something? Like, no, please play. We do love you. Really. I don't know why I did that. It's fine. That guy's supposed to crawl on walls, but he just got, like, stuck in midair and confused. That probably would have been there probably was a better time to do that jump. I'm still in rush mode. Excuse me. Ow. I didn't realize that guy caught on fire and started falling. Shame. I need to lock in because I'm actually putting myself in quite a dangerous situation here. Okay. I keep forgetting that jump is weird. You have to do a little... it's kind of a long, difficult jump. I have one life and I've locked my time. I'm going to take my fucking time. Give me a second. Like, at this point, no. Not going to lose this life, thank you. There. Complete World 6 and more than 130,000 points. Oh, there's achievements for high scores. But yeah, I doubled down on my statement earlier. Just have the timer be a problem for those seeking the achievements for score. And not a problem for the people trying to clear the level. Or trying to clear the worlds. If there's achievements tied to gain a high score, then there's complete reason to just have the timer be something that antagonizes the scoring player and not the playing player. Whoops, what? Yeah, I'm confused as well. Maybe because he missed the Pokemon that showed up. Huh. Alright, so I think the timer being locked should apply to Everything, probably. Okay, this... World 7, the world that explodes repeatedly. Alright, gotcha. Let's see here, then. Yes, the timer is still locked. It does apply to other stages. Oh, that's cute. Look at the look at the shape of this level. If you can't tell, because my head's in the way. Here. That's cute. Oh, what are these yellow guys? Okay, I can't tell. Maybe they did something different than the red guys, but I couldn't tell. Hello, Meathy. Something cheat engine and achievement, all well. I mean, technically I gathered the points legitimately. Whether or not I cheated the time is irrelevant to that, I suppose. I mean, I may have timed out doing that. I'm not sure if I would have timed out. I'm honestly uncertain. It's really hard to tell if I would have timed out normally under that circumstance. Now without really knowing the game well. But it's fine. It might matter if I was trying to hunt. I suppose I'd feel a pang of guilt if I was using Cheat Engine to try to achieve 100% achievements, but the achievement was earned incidentally, not intentionally, so... Probably should have grabbed that. Oh no. Oh no. Yes, I should have grabbed some lives, I think. Yeah, I'm just looking at their movement, and it is very random. I got very unlucky that one just careened towards me that one time. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, precision shots, why not? This is kind of confusing. Wow, look at how much time this level's wasted. There's a switch all the way over here. And now I can finally kill the last enemies. That's... Again, the timer is not reasonable if this is the sort of level design that occurs sometimes. Because these levels are simply taking too much of my time. This level at least can be beaten without actually going up into that mess up there, and that's good. Oh no. I was in a bad situation. Alright, then at least die, thank you. Are you fucking with me? Wow. I did not consider that box was not going to burst like the other ones at the exact same time. Oh. Really, did that, of all things, kill me? That's a small little box. It would give me a bruise. It wouldn't kill me. How heavy are these boxes? Just a mild little bonk, don't mind me. I do wonder what the yellow guys do. I don't let them live long enough to find out. They're very colorful. I guess they're just all the same, aren't they? Oh no, okay, the purple ones... I see. The yellow ones explode like normal dynamite, the purple ones explode like the bullet dynamites, and the red ones just die. Alright then. Alright, invincibility doesn't matter if you're getting crushed. It's alright, I'll collect the bonus level letters and we'll be kind of okay, I think. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I pulled that one off fairly well, actually. Leaving the initial location where they're all going to worked out. I was right, I can't just stand here and burn that. Okay. Yeah, that gets them started. Invincibility does help, however, with dynamite. Ooh, aw, darn! It would have been fun to walk into that with a shield. I wonder if I can bring that to next level. Probably not. No, it did not work that way. Just like in Sonic. What was like in Sonic? I am amazed that I kept missing that guy, but aiming is not my specialty, I suppose. To be perfectly honest with you, as much as I am amazing because I'm a cat, I'm not sure if I'm the best gamer. To be fair, I don't do it much. I'm mostly piggybacking off of other gaming reflexes from the other two. The Deluxe play plenty of games, but I don't, so their skills are what I'm using, kind of. But that only goes so far, though. We can benefit from each other's skill sets, but it's still a matter of lack of experience doesn't take a part. You know, you still have to be skilled at using those skills, I guess, as redundant as it sounds to say. Goodbye, what up? I would have liked to have you. Oh wow, this is quite... Hold on. Okay, these levels want to murder me. Like, quite badly, too. No. 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 Why are there so many projectile guys? Yeah, honestly, this is exactly why I think the timer isn't that important. And why I was happy to cheat it. These levels are hard anyways. Timer aside. There is no safe place to go there. Wow. Again, these levels are hard enough even with the timer frozen. I'm definitely getting hurt due to my own hubris sometimes, but At other times, I definitely can say the stage is just really mean. And no matter how I respond to it, I will be put in danger, basically. The only thing I could really do is try to preserve lives on the easier stages and not make stupid mistakes. And then for the stages that are much easier to get hit in, have those lives as padding. That's really the most sensible thing to do here. Why are you the one streaming? Because this is the developer from of Ronnie's Climb. And I play their games. Because they acknowledge me. I played Ronnie's Climb as well. And, I almost box crushed myself again. I don't remember why I played Ronnie's Climb over Tucker, but I did. The dev appreciated that. The dev's furry. Zephyrix. They were here earlier, but you were, as usual, tardy then, so you didn't see them, but... And basically, since they appreciated me playing Ronnie's Climb, now they have this new game, and I was, well, simply partial to playing it too, since they acknowledged me and offered me a key specifically. Like, they acknowledged everyone here, but they specifically acknowledged me, and I rather appreciated that. Darn, I actually lost a life there. Let's not make it 2. Let's not make it 2. Alright. Okay. Oh, sorry, I have a life. Yeah, but it's not convenient to my life, so I'm mad. Not really. No, the only reason I make fun of you is because I notice you're a horrible combination of 2 things. Often tardy, missing stream introductions and video introductions, but at the same time inquisitive and curious. So you're always asking, what did you miss? What did you miss? Because of course you missed the thing, but then you also want to know about it. And it's simply like, I wish you were here in the first place, and you would have missed what you wanted to know. But such is life. It's something I've observed in Tucker's streams. Tucker has many times needed to repeat things simply because you didn't show up early enough. Though your inquisitiveness is appreciated ultimately. Just mildly inconvenient. There, that's the best way to know that goes. Point blank, but in such a way that you can immediately kill it. I found the strategy. Yes, don't get me wrong, your inquisitive nature is actually quite nice. It's just a shame you tend to miss the actual explanations of things. I got it! I don't know if that was safe. It was safe, because the other boxes weren't burned, but... dangerous all the same. Oh! Oh! There's something I did not observe before this point, involving the yellow jumping guys. When on fire, they don't jump nearly as far, but what they do is they jump forward much farther. I did not notice this before. So basically they start lunging, and I didn't even notice. I stepped away when I missed. This is a joke. Oh, you. If you think about it, it makes sense. Ferrets sleep just as often as you cats, and are notoriously sticking their noses in anything. You represent your species quite well, and I imagine I represent mine fairly well, too. Such as how I will speak my mind and critique you, but I, of course, don't mean an offense by it. I just speak my mind. Tucker's the one to go to if you want like, very kind words that are really well thought out. I just want to say what's on my fucking mind, so... I'm different in that sense. Did I really... Oh, I pulled it off. I pulled it off. I pulled it off. Holy fuck, how did I do that? Alright, well, I did it. Finally pulled off the cat reflexes. I know I have. I'm so absolutely amazed I didn't lose the life in that stage. Why was that guy not shooting for a while? Was it because he was stalling? This feels dangerous. I want to move to the left. Too many platforms that can fall. Good, I got the ghost. I was trying to, like, can I snipe this ghost? I can. This game really makes me go, I just realized there's a statement that hits my brain repeatedly. And that statement is, thank God they're on fire. Which is a funny statement in retrospect. God, the thing chased me down the pit. Ah, you fucker. Apologies for the cussing if it bothers. Tucker doesn't want to cuss. I don't care, though, personally. I mean, I also agree, Tucker should not be cussing. In fact, I do help him with that. But I don't care. Not, especially if the game is annoying me, apparently. In fact, now that I think about it, the few games I have played, I think most of them have been fairly easygoing, so I haven't really had a reason to cuss. This game gives me a reason to cuss. So... yeah. Like, I just find it amazing that I'm cheating right now, and it's still so difficult. I mean, it really goes to show that I have my cheat engine use mildly justified. Have a nice meal out, Meathy. Oh, there I go again, getting a high score achievement, apparently. 117k, I think I'm just over that. Mind you, I do think this game is still fun, it just needs balancing. I hope I'm not bothering anyone with the cussing. Please let me know if I am, though. Tucker is going to be your source of better language, not me. But, if I'm doing it a bit too much, I can tone it down. I'm simply expressing myself, to be honest with you. Keep in mind, sometimes I will use the F-bomb when I'm smiling, too. Just to let you all know. Like, if I get trolled in a really clever way, I might say, oh, you fucker. But I don't mean that aggressively. World 8, then. Last one! Oh, that's wonderful when you know a world's gonna be lovely if the first stage just gives you a free one-up. That's great. You know what they say about suspicious video game generosity. Derek says, Nikki, you just don't lie, that's all, you don't sugarcoat it. I want to say, neither does Tucker. Tucker's cussing is out of place for him, and usually a sign of uncharacteristic feelings. Rather, he does express himself honestly, but cussing is just not what he should be doing. And when he is cussing, he's not usually being himself, he's expressing some stress from the body and the mind. He's not expressing himself, he's expressing outside of himself, and that's really... Unfortunately, I might be partially to blame. He might be expressing some of my energy at times, which I don't really want him to have to do. It doesn't do him any favors, it just makes him sad. I can cuss without feeling sad. He can't. That's an important difference. Oh, this is a room. I guess we'll just hang over here for a bit. I don't try to over-swear. I'm not trying to swear to look cool. I'm just simply expressing myself. I'm not trying to be a try-hard about it. That's pretty cringe. Also, notice, by the way, the song we're listening to is actually a remix. You're in an awkward position there. It's a remix of one of the earlier stage songs. It's slightly different, though. Oh. Hey, Chrysaves. Did I die?
What do you mean by the
chat reconnected? I dropped 6,000 frames. What's that? I dropped 6,000 frames. That sounds like it was a Twitch thing then. You also dropped the chat?
Yeah, the chat also dropped here.
Did you guys drop? I think Twitch may have dumped. I do think we had a broadcast issue there, but I don't think it was my fault. I think it was Twitch's. Oh, did nothing drop for you guys? I definitely dropped frames.
I love seeing a bunch of chat messages, but I'm still connecting to chat, so I can't see it. That
has the broadcast been fine today? As I've been playing, has anything dropped? You did die like 20 minutes ago, or so, at least for me. I can sort of decided for you saying they have much earlier. How about the release drop frames earlier? Did I not pay attention? Did the broadcast die, or was it just being weird for a little bit?
I saw that it's being fine, I don't know.
So about 20 minutes ago? That's interesting. I don't know if that was Twitch or our internet, I'm not sure, actually. Fake stutter. Well, it does seem we have dropped frames, so... It's probably fine now. Listen, most streams that Tucker does, he ends them with 0 drop frames. Things have been relatively pretty stable. But now I have a few. The 6,000 wasn't all at once. It was probably spread out. The question is it still happening? Also, the bigger question is, I suppose, is it Twitch? Let me do a quick speed test. Hold on. I'm curious about this because right now the fucking province is on fire, so I'd like to know if that's affecting things. Ew. No, there is something wrong. Our upload speed is 1/15th what it should be. Upload is what's used to stream. Well, tell you what, let me finish playing. It seems like, despite that, I seem to be streaming. So we'll continue. Oh, I died. Whoops. Oh no. It's a terrible situation. Alright, hold on. I'm taking my time. I have no lives left, so... Alright, what's the gimmick here? This looks too simple. Oh, it's just literally a maze. Okay. I mean, I suppose that's fine. Bonus letter. Yeah, I'll focus on finish this game, and then I'll see if we can sort the issue out. I imagine the issues with the internet is because of the fires and the weather. And I do hope it's a temporary issue, because if something got damaged... Yeah, playing this game is actually mildly ironic, given the state of things right now, heat-wise. Dangerous. Dangerous. Let's get up here and get this guy. Could have used that invincibility, but that's fine. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, I actually could have survived that if I had jumped a little bit better. Yes, I do wonder what's going on. I will have to report this, if nothing else. Yeah, the internet is... the upload speed... I'll check it again in a bit, but... the upload speed is so bad I'm actually surprised we're streaming. But... I'll just focus on finishing the game, and then we'll sort it. We'll see if we can sort it out before, Tucker does his portion of the stream, okay? I should not die to that. I should not restart. This is the last world, so I'm almost done, actually. Assuming I survive. Yeah, the bonus letters are absolutely random. They show up at whatever stage they feel like. This is important considering... well, it always gives you an extra life, so it's kind of an important stage. My main concern is, if there is an internet issue, I hope it's not... I hope it's large enough that they'll just fix it, but I might have to call it in. If it's too local, and they won't know otherwise. Because it's one thing for the internet to be down, that's typically something that they will... I'm surprised I didn't get run into there. That's something they will generally pick up on, but if it's just having... if it's struggling, though, that's something you generally have to report. That turned out better. I walked into that literally, but I had to do that. Okay, let's restart. I don't think that's a good run. But yes, you are completely correct. The candidate does not know what to do in heat like this. But if we do see buffering, it's because of the internet status right now. And I apologize if that happens. I'm struggling a little bit to actually get in a position to hit these guys. Okay, I was right. I actually wasn't sure if them touching me while invisible would cause me pain. The answer was no. Really? I was hoping that was the case, but I wasn't sure. Oh my god, stop chasing me. I don't know. I feel like the green enemies do actually go for you when on fire. It's a little hard to tell, because they're kind of crazy about it. I just realized what I was jumping into all of a sudden, like, wait a minute, this is the hard stage. Then I was taking it very carefully last time. Never mind, not taking it carefully now. I guess a lot of these stages, though, if you just rush into this... If you rush into it, it goes better. Like, if you get into things before the enemies start doing their bullshit, basically, then you can just kind of get a one-up on them. I don't understand how the power-ups spawn. They kind of spawn in a lag delay sometimes. Look, I got 2 bonus letters in the same stage there. Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works. Maybe it's just on a timer. Given that the time limit's really strict, that would kind of make sense. Because they don't expect you to stay in a level long, so... I could have gotten squished. It's a shame he didn't. We don't really do speed test checks very often because usually the internet's doing well enough for itself. Like, typically we have pretty good stability, but I'm really not surprised to see that there's issues with all the unprecedented weather. The heat spell will last till Thursday. Maybe it's a good thing that we're taking a small streaming break to sort it out after today. Not that that was the intention, to sort it out. We didn't know that was going to be an issue, but it may be well timed. At least. Like, if you're going to have a problem, may as well have it around now. I'll do a router reset later as well. A finagly thing. I have to do it because it involves removing a pin, like a pin small wire that if Tucker tried to do it, he might just break the internet. No offense to him, it's just, it requires some finesse. I wanted that bonus letter, but I didn't want to be exploded, so I feel like I chose the better choice. Of course. I made the assumption the invincibility would last long enough for me to cross still. I was wrong. Went for a life, lost one in the process. That was pretty pathetic. Oh well. But just keep it together, I suppose. I just got reconnected to the chat room again. Chris Oz, did you have the same experience? So so we are having internet issues and Twitch is having issues, as far as I understand. It did that to you too, though, right? Yeah.
Welcome to checking place carry chat, bro. Never mind, connected to chat.
I almost died. Alright. I don't seem to be dropping more frames at the moment, so that's not related to that. So Twitch is... Maybe Twitch data centers are also overheating, I don't know. Wherever they are. The heat seems to be really bad in general. I mean, first I heard unprecedented heat in the UK, and now we're having it, so... Oh! I swear, I died on the same enemy twice. Man. It's the final world, so it should be a little trickier, but... Should I cheat more? Actually, you know what would be funny? No, I don't. I think I would take too long. I thought, you know what would be funny is get a power-up, try to find its value, and then lock it so I have it infinitely. That would be amusing, but... I feel like it would require too much sleuthing. I froze the time because it's easy to find a time value. That's why I did it. I'm actually going to test something. That guy can live for now. Pink? What? Something appeared pinkish behind over his clouds. I wonder if that's the smoke. Yeah, the weather looks bizarre here when it's smoking. When it's smoking, it gets this sickly yellow color generally outside. Also, yes, my theory seems to be correct. The game just spawns stuff as I hang out in the level. And one of the things it can spawn are bonus letters, so I'm trying to get one of... There we go. Now this is an obvious reason as to why there needs to be a time limit, because otherwise you could do this. But, I'm not trying to farm points, I'm just trying to farm bonus. I just want I want to get an early extra life. To have a better odds for, well, just being this damn world. So. This man won't grab the food. It just seems to be on a general timer. Every, like, 5 to 7 seconds, spawn a thing. Alright, there we are. Dangerous to stand there, but the best way to take them out.
We had a buffer.
We sure did.
There.
Sorry, guys. For the buffers. Darn. But I could just jump between some bombs. No. considering a good deal. Yes, you guys will just have to deal with it for now. I'm almost done with this game. Then we can try troubleshooting. Thanks for letting me know, though. I do want to be told. Hopefully the video records alright for YouTube, but we'll see. Let me know if sound drops, alright? There's two levels of bad internet / buffering. There's... the frames are... There's... the video is hiccuping. But then there's absolute disconnect where the voice goes away, too. Let me know if the voice... if my voice... fails you, basically. Ow. That was stupid. I shouldn't have gotten hit by that. I'm a little distracted, I suppose. That's alright. If need be, I'll just stop and grab bonus letters again. Silly as that is, and definitely cheesy. But my patience with the game isn't being a little... To be fair, it's not a long game, so I suppose it makes sense for it to be a hard game. You know, it's kind of got that classic Nintendo feeling of they don't want you to complete it in a rental, you know. Kind of has that vibe, so it's a very classic vibe in that. Now, the projectile enemies are quite dangerous. Even the single-shot guys can be quite a threat if you can't really properly get to them. Oh, that was a dangerous spot? Didn't really think about that one, did I? Okay, that was the right move. Just immediately claim that platform over there. Now I'm a little safer. Aggressive play. It does work. If you know what you're doing. See, those lantern enemies, if I took them out first, they would be... I'd be all out of sorts, given everything else going on. The music's quite solid, yes. Soundtrack's solid in this game. Oh wow, that guy... I always underestimate just how far they can fly with their jumps. Spike Burger. There we are. Okay, the ghost shots arc both up and down. It's very confusing. They kind of just move weird. I wonder if this will have a final boss. What do you all think? Hopefully we get to find out. Still so many stages left. Okay, take it easy, take it easy. Take it easy. Okay. You have to wait for the boxes to finish falling. Rushing will not do you any good there. F. Sure, to pay respects or whatever. Is that the game implying that I should die? Wait, what would have happened if I had pressed F on the keyboard at that time?
No, it now has the letter I, no?
F-I. Was there a letter before the F, or was the F the first one? F-I-N.
No.
Actually, the next one might be N. N. Okay, I might know what they're doing.
Yep, eating.
Really, Ghost? There we go. You know, I just realized, if you ignore a bird, they will eventually just bomb themselves. So, F-I-N-A is what we have, right? Or, yeah, that's what we have.
Probably, yeah, what next?
Oh boy. Yeah, final. Finale? Finale, maybe? Because now we have an E.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this arrangement. Oh, I can make that jump. Hello, Pink Death. How are you today? Finale. Finale. Exactly. That green guy was bothering me. Alright, let's see. Oh, for some reason, I didn't notice the switch was right there. I was looking up, I was like, where do they hide it, so I can't get these guys immediately. Finale. Alright, that was nice enough. I kind of would have liked there to be boss fights to capstone levels or something. Or at least the final boss, like Bobble didn't have any bosses until the very end, and then it did. So I'm a little disappointed it didn't end in some sort of big fight, but even so, that was fun. A little disbalanced, but the gameplay loop is quite solid. It just needs some fine-tuning for basically differently. I feel like a little more time, and I feel like a few of those stages might be... Well, they're defeatable, I suppose, but some of the levels are quite mean. Like, some of the levels within the worlds are quite meanly set up. I still think it's pretty fun, but yes. Pyro, huh? Yeah? Do you want to give us context to what you're saying? Is that one of the playtesters? I'm not sure who that is. But... Crop and Claw creator, ah. But yes, that was satisfying enough. I think, what's score attack? Score attack is endless mode, if I recall. which is literally endless if I don't die here because I have the time locked. The idea is you run out of time after a while. I think it just chooses random stages for the worlds or something. But that was Dragon Fire Deluxe. That's, for the most part, that's the whole game. It gave me a little more trouble than I was expecting it to. And yes, I'm a fucking casual. I did cheat the time to be locked, so... you can consider this an illegitimate run if you want, I don't care. I'm just here to look at the game. And, I feel like locking the time does not dramatically change the experience. It just means I don't have to speedrun anymore. And again, I do think, it sounds like Zephyrix will make adjustments, given his party message tonight, so I imagine he'll fine-tune the time to be a little more reasonable, because the levels are hard enough as they are, especially the later stages, that I feel like the timing you out is not really something you need to have happen unless you're being really slow. But Hydra places the community of game devs who make games of silly critters. Never heard of that. But that was Dragon Fire Deluxe. I hope you guys enjoyed. I was considering doing a little of the multiplayer with you, Chris Oz, but I think I'm good, especially since I have some stuff to fix here, unfortunately, so... but yes, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll switch off to Tucker a little bit for the other half of the stream.